बादशाही तेरा ही नाम होगा तेरा पैगाम होगा तेरा ही नाम होगा तेरा पैगाम होगा सबके दिलों में होगी जिंदा करबला घर घर होगा
فأثرن به نقعا فوسطن به جمعا إن الإنسان لربه لكنود وإنه على ذلك لشهيد وإنه لحب الخير لشديد أفلا يعلم إذا بعثر ما في القبور وحصل ما في الصدور إن ربهم بهم يومئذ لخبير يوم تبلى السرائر فما له من قوة ولا ناصر. Tonight I want to share with you these verses of the Quran that indicates, dear brothers and sisters, that we are collecting things in our hearts. We are acquiring something in our hearts. And it is the feature of human being that the thing inside the heart cannot be seen other than in the things that happen in our life, in the incidents that happen in our life. So we acquire something and then Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala will examine us. يَوْمَ تُبْلَى السَّرَائِرِ. Of course, in the day of judgment, whatever exists in our hearts will come out. And that we have to seek refuge to Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala, because here is like a curtain. Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala has set up a curtain that people cannot see inside. If we are in the shape of an animal, people cannot see us. They see us in the feature of human beings. But if we are really an animal, in the day of judgment, it will come out. But before the day of judgment, over here, we will be examined. We will not be left alone. Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala in the Quran, in many verses of the Quran, has spoken about the fact that أَفَحَسِبْتُمْ أَنَّمَا خَلَقْنَاكُمْ عَبَثًا. Do you think that we will created you for nothing? Do you think you do not come back to us? In another verse of the Quran, Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala says, do you think that you go to the heaven without exam? Do you think that we do not examine you? We will. The way that we examine other people before you. You look at the story of the prophets, look at the history of Imam Hussein salawatullah alayh, how they were examined. We are not an exception. But the things that we acquire today, maybe it shows itself 10 years from now. Maybe, God forbid, we have a jealousy concealed in our heart. It shows itself 5 years from now. 10 years from now. If you are weak in iman, in belief, even though all of us are Muslims, but when the exam comes, shakes us. This shaking is mentioned in some of the ahadith that Imam salawatullahi wa salamuhu alayh says, لَتُغَرْبَلُنَّ غَرْبَلَهِ وَلَتُبَلْبَلُنَّ بَلْبَلَهِ. This is a hadith. It means like, have you seen that we have a pot, we put all ingredients in it, then we turn on the oven, it starts boiling. So the grains that exist in this soup, it comes up and down. Have you seen that? When you are cooking something like some ash, some soup, so you put the ingredients there, the beans and other things in it. So sometimes the bean comes up, sometimes go under the, everywhere they are changed. The position of these ingredients changes until the food is cooked. Imam Salawatullah alayhi said, you will be examined like the ingredients of the pot. So you will be put up and down. This is examination of Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala. Ups and downs of this world is nothing but exam. Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala wants to examine us. Sometimes examines us by power to see if you oppress other people or not. Sometimes we are examined by poverty. Sometimes it's power, sometimes it's poverty. Then Allah wants to see if we are patient or not. If we lose our religion, some people for the sake of money, do they bow for other people or not? There are so many riwayat about it. Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala gives you knowledge to see. If you see something against Islam, do you reveal your knowledge to people, or you are intimidated that if I reveal my knowledge, maybe people belie me? This is another exam. There are so many ups and downs. Sometimes people may say to you, good for you, hurrah for you. The other day people will be down with you. These are ups and downs that Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala will examine us. Today you have a good business, tomorrow you go to bankruptcy. Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala wants to examine you. Who are you? Today is peace, tomorrow is war. Today is plenty, tomorrow is famine. That is the way that Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala boils us to see what exists in our hearts. And this was the thing. ای خوشا گر محک تجربه آید به میان تا سیه روی شود آن که دروغش باشد. So this jewelry sellers, they have some stone that if you have a piece of gold, you want to see if this piece of gold is genuine or not. There are two pieces of gold. One is genuine, one is not genuine. It's real gold, one is not real gold. It's only a copy of gold. When the jewelry seller scratch it with this stone, understands this one is real, the other one is not real. Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala will do the same. Be afraid of the day. Let alone the claims that we have. We have thousands of claims, hundreds of claims. But when it comes to the exam, Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala will determine who is genuine, who is not. People are mixed. Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala will separate them in the day of judgment. And even here, brothers and sisters, today is called Al-Ayyamul Khaliyah. It means these empty days that you are given these days and opportunities to train yourself with the commands of Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala and progress in the way of Allah, and wait for a time that you show to Allah, not to people, show to Allah that you will sacrifice whatever you have for Allah. It happens. Why we refer to the story of Karbala? Because this is the summit of humanity. Because if you want to see the roots of Karbala, you have to go back 20 years back. Even sometimes you have to go back to childhood of people. Even your actions in childhood can help you when you are 50 years old or more. I saw a riwayah about Habib ibn Mazahir. Habib Zuhair ibn al-Qain. Even when he grew up, he was Osmani, and it was a great sin that he had, because he was against Amir al-Mu'minin in a part of time. If I'm not wrong, it was Zuhair. One time, when Zuhair was a child, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alayhi was passing by, and he kissed this child. Somebody said, Ya Rasulullah, why are you doing that? Rasulullah said, he's a good boy. I have seen sometimes he plays with my Hussein, and I have seen that sometimes he takes the soil of his food and he kisses it. And I have the hope that one day he will help him out. Of course, Rasulullah knew about this thing. But from the beginning, whatever you do for Allah, if you do it sincerely, it will accumulate in your heart. It will gather in your heart. It will have its effect in your heart. And God forbid, if you do a sin, it does the same thing. Prevents you from Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala. So we have to do something. Al-Ayyamul Khaliyah, Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala has given us some years of life. Nothing apparently every day is like the other day. Every day we get up, we go to work, we come back, we do this, we do that. Every day the same thing. Routine happens. But those who do something positive for themselves during these ordinary days, they do something. Eventually they will be examined. There's one of the companions of Amir al-Mu'minin, he became blind in the war of Siffin, or one of the wars of Amir. He became blind. Maybe an arrow, or somehow. He was a very brave man. And when Imam Hussein got martyred, when Ibn Ziyad went to the Masjid Kufa and started praising Yazid and cursing Imam Hussein, he stood up and started cursing Ibn Ziyad. He said, what are you saying? What are you saying about Imam Hussein? You are the corrupt person and your master Yazid. And Imam Hussein is Sayyid Javanan Ahl Bihisht, Sayyid Shabab Ahl al-Jannah. May your mouth be broken. Why are you saying this? He said, arrest him. He called his tribe. They could not arrest him. Then he went to his house. Ibn Ziyad at night sent a group of soldiers to arrest him. Once they came, he's blind. You see, one whole life he has been brave. He got injured, he got blind, and he wished to get martyred in the way of Allah. And he had a daughter. When he heard the voice of the footsteps of them, that the boots of the soldiers are coming, and they knocked the door, he understood they came to kill him or they came to arrest him. He said, my daughter, dear daughter, bring my sword. I don't have eyes. You become my eyes. And let them come in. When they come in, you guide me to them. You say to the right, to the left, to in front, to your back. So I will kill them. And I was praying all my life to get martyred, but I thought because I became blind, Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala is not going to fulfill it. But today I made sure that Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala has fulfilled my dua. You see, a person who is blind. And he killed several of them with the guidance of his daughter, and then he was killed. When we talk about great personalities in Islam, do not think that they were the only people. At any time it may happen. Me and you, the door is open to us too. Why Imam Hussein invited you tonight to this majlis? Because you had some capacity. Because you were worthy of growth. Because you were worthy to change yourself. That's why Imam Hussein invited you to this majlis, in order to make you similar to his own friends. So what better than this? This is the benefit, real benefit of Majlis Hussein. Salawatullah wa salam alayhi. And you see in Ziyarat Ashura that inshallah every day we have Ziyarat Ashura in the morning, 5:30, inshallah, after Fajr prayer. You all come. These 2-3 days that we say Ziyarat Ashura, all of you come. Tomorrow is holiday. All of you come for Ziyarat Ashura, 1 hour, then you go home. Ziyarat Ashura, we read, we say, oh, Ya Aba Abdullah, As'alullah an yuballighani al-maqam al-mahmud lakum indallah. It's very big. We say, Ya Aba Abdullah, I want to get to your position before Allah. So what a great goal it is. So if you read whole life, every day, Ziyarat Ashura, and every day you say this, and every day you grow, according to the riwayat that Imam Salawatullah alayhi say, whoever reads Ziyarat Ashura every day Allah elevates his position 1,000,000 degrees. So every day you grow 1,000,000 degrees, go up and up and up, you cannot reach the position of Imam Hussein. But that's the destination. They have shown us that. They wanted us to be open-minded. Don't say, I do whatever I do my sins and things, and then Imam Hussein take my hand. Yes, inshallah, Imam Hussein help you out. But it is not enough. You can reach the position of Habib ibn Mazahir. You can reach the position of Zuhair ibn al-Qayn. What less we have than Zuhair ibn al-Qayn? He was an ordinary person, but because of his love, because he was careful, do whatever you can for Imam Hussein. Give money, give your time. Alhamdulillah, you see, this is the lovers of Imam Hussein. When it gets to Muharram, they don't know what to do. And it is one of the miracle-like things that happen every year. The majalis of Imam Hussein, the best setup, the best decoration for itself. Of course, this black cloth that we put is not decoration, but it is a sign of Adha. The best way, the neatest way, and all people who attend, they are fed by the lovers. So you do whatever you can, and one of the things that you can do is to improve your mind, improve yourself, improve your actions. For sure, Imam Hussein will get happy if you improve your actions. Quit one sin every night that you come over here. Decide to quit one sin that you may God forbid, if you have something. You know better. I know better for myself. Or we add some good things in our life. We decide to do something positive. If I don't know Quran, I learn it. I don't know how to recite it, learn to recite it. I don't know the meanings of Quran, learn the meaning. I don't know the tafsir of Quran, learn the tafsir. I don't know Hadith Rasul, learn it. I don't know Nahjul Balagha, take part in Nahjul Balagha classes. Study it for yourself. Elevate yourself. Do something. And be real and serious. Inshallah, Allah Ta'ala will help. Imam Hussein has invited you not only to come here, eat some tabarruk, and only we do sinazani is very good. That's showing your love. It connects you to Imam Hussein. Other than you physically do something, your soul does not follow. But once physically you beat yourself with your hands, it's real. You feel it. That's very good. But it's not enough. That's a step that you step it up to Imam Hussein, and you Sinazani is like a case upstairs. Go up. Do what? Ya Hussein, give me. Give me what? Car, house, wife, husband, children. These are few things. He will give you all of these things. No problem. But he had some other things. For example, you need job, you need to pay your loan. These ordinary things. These are nothing. They will be taken care of one way or other. Imam Hussein will help. But Imam Hussein has a precious stone that you need to get it. That is nearness to God. Love of Allah, love of Ahlul Bayt. That is the precious thing, stone that we need to save for ourselves. Ali Akbar came to Imam Hussein. Imam Hussein sacrificed everything he had. One whole life, Imam Hussein is saying, oh Allah, whatever I have for you, I am going to... Now it is the time. Ali Akbar, Shebhe Peygambar. Ashbahul Khalq bi Rasulullah. The most similar person to Rasulullah. His talking, his walking, his manners, his akhlaq, his features, similar to Rasulullah, to the point that Imam Hussein Akbar is going to the battlefield. Imam Hussein put his hand on his beard. I said, oh Allah, witness that I am sending to these people, to the battle of these people, a young boy that is the most similar to your Prophet. Khalqan wa khulqan wa mantakan. Imam Hussein sacrificed his dearest one at the beginning. Said, oh Allah, this is my Ali Akbar. Ali Akbar went to the battlefield, killed so many of them, came back. Ya Abbas, al-atashu qad qatalani wa thiql al-hadid ajhadani. Oh my father, I'm tired of the heat, of the thirst. Thirst is killing me. And the heavy metal has exhausted my power. Is there a little bit of water that I can drink and I become powerful to go back and fight again? Imam Hussein didn't have water with him. Imam Hussein did not have water to give to Ali Akbar. Send him back. Go back. Very soon, my grandfather, your grandfather will come. Rasulullah will come and quench you with the water of Kawthar. Ali Akbar went to the battlefield. Imam Hussein is waiting. Suddenly, he heard the dear voice of Ali Akbar. This time, Ali Akbar did not say, help me out. Anybody who went there and he was on the ground said, Ya Hussein, adrikni. And Imam Hussein very swiftly went to help. But Ali Akbar did not ask for help. You know what? Why? Because one time he came and he saw shame in the face of Imam Hussein, that he didn't have water to give him. He doesn't want to Imam Hussein to feel embarrassed. So he is very polite. He said, Ya Abata, alayka minna salam. Alayka minna salam means goodbye. I went. Alayka minna salam. Hada jaddi Rasulullah. It means, oh father, don't be worried about me. This is Rasulullah with water of Kawthar. And he says he has a message for you. He says, Hussein, come to us soon. Ala la'natullah ala al-qawm al-zalimin wa saya'lamu alladhina zalamu ayyamun qalbin yanqalibun. Matam Hussein.
We'll start our simultaneous program now. The Urdu Majlis will be here, the main hall, and Farsi Majlis in Assembly Hall, and simultaneous English sessions upstairs. Sister Batul Najafi and Brother Hadi Ilmi will take those sessions. Brother Hadi Ilmi have some announcements for you.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Brothers and sisters, we've got a letter from refugee agency regarding Kosovo refugees. And the program is we have to sponsor these families first before they come to United States. We've already got 14 brothers and sisters who have given us their name, and they will sponsor a family. So I would humbly request all of you to at least sponsor one Kosovo family. The name will go to Washington, and they will allow them to come to U.S. U.S. government pays for the tickets, and they come to U.S. and Houston. Then you will take out the family for 60, 90 days. The refugee agency will help, some other agency will help, but you will take the lead. You will bring them to your homes. You'll be their sponsor. You become their ansar, their muhajir, and inshallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will bless you. Those of you who have given their names this afternoon or at Zohar time, I am very sure right now they are being blessed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's a great deed. Do it now, and inshallah you get your reward right now from this point on, because you have decided to do it. Inshallah, whenever it happens. Number two, I humbly request all of you to become member of IEC. Help us for Muharram Fund. Al-Hadi School, there is a survey that we need for you to fill out, so it is good for us for accreditation of Al-Hadi as well. Please do that. Please help IEC. Lastly, I'd like to request all of you next few nights. Tonight, we're going to have a lot of guests. We are guests of Imam Hussein alayhi salam as well. You're also hosts on behalf of Imam Hussein. Be very polite to all of our guests and visitors come in. Do not belittle each other. Be very nice to each other. Drive friendly, park friendly, and be good to everybody for the love of Imam Hussein. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
اردو پروگرام کا یہاں آغاز کرتے ہیں صوت و سلام سے. مجلس فارسی در داخل اتاق مدرسه الهادی برگزار می شود. مولانا شیخ ناصری بیریا این مجلس سخنرانی خواهند کرد. از برادران و خواهران دینی تقاضا می شود در این مجلس شرکت کنند. مرسی. اور محمد آل محمد صلوات.
صلوات. بار دیگر صلوات.
حسن کے واسطے مجرئی پیدا ہوا تھا سم حسن کے بنا خنجر شہ تشنا دہن کے واسطے آفت و رنج و مصیبت اور تسلیم و رضا آفت و رنج و مصیبت اور تسلیم و رضا پانچ چیزیں یہ بنی تھی پنجتن کے واسطے مجرئی پیدا صلوات. حق کے اوپر کربلا میں سر کٹاتے ہیں حسین حق کے اوپر کربلاؤں میں سر کٹاتے ہیں حسین اے مسلمانوں تمہیں جینا سکھاتے ہیں حسین حق کے اوپر کربلا میں حق و باطل کا ہوا یوں کربلا میں فیصلہ قتل کرتا ہے یزید اور فتح پاتے ہیں حسین حق کے اوپر کربلا میں صلوات صبر ہے جس کا اور وفا انجام ہے اتباع حکم آقا سے جسے بس کام ہے نہر سے منہ پھیر کر پیتا ہے جو جام وفا نہر سے منہ پھیر کر پیتا ہے جو جام وفا شیر حق کا شیر ہے عباس اس کا نام ہے صبر ہے صلوات بارے دیگر نام پر شاہ کے پانی جو پلا دیتے ہیں نام پر شاہ کے پانی جو پلا دیتے ہیں نام پر میرے کوثر انہیں مجرئی دعا دیتے ہیں نام پر شاہ کے پانی جو پلا دیتے ہیں نام پر فاطمہ کہتی ہے دنیا میں یہ آباد رہے فاطمہ کہتی ہے دنیا میں یہ آباد رہے شہ کا پرسا مجھے سب اہل آزاد دیتے ہیں نام پر شاہ کے پانی جو پلا دیتے ہیں نام پر کربلا میں کوئی مدفون اگر ہو تو حسین کربلا میں کوئی مدفون اگر ہو تو حسین خاک کا مرتبہ خاک شفا دیتے ہیں نام پر شاہ پانی
نام اللہ العلی العظیم حسبنا اللہ ونعم الوکیل نعم المولا ونعم النصیر اعوذ باللہ السمیع العلیم من الشیطان اللعین الرجیم بسم اللہ الرحمن الرحیم الحمد للہ الذی ہدانا لہذا وما كنا لنهتدی لولا ان ہدانا اللہ لقد جاءت رسل ربنا بالحق والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء وسيد المرسلين حبيب إله العالمين الرسول المسدد والمصطفى الأمجد المحمود الأحمد مولانا أبي القاسم محمد صلى الله عليه وعلى أهل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين المنتجبين الأكرمين لا سيما على بقية الله في الأرضين الذي يملأ الله به الأرض قسطا وعدلا بعدما ملئت ظلما وجورا ولعنة الله على أعدائهم وقتلتهم وغاصبي حقوقهم ومنكري فضائلهم أجمعين من الآن إلى صباح يوم الدين أما بعد فقد قال سبحانه تبارك وتعالى في كتابه الكريم وهو أصدق الصادقين وقوله الحق بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربنا أفرغ علينا صبرا وثبت أقدامنا وانصرنا على القوم الكافرين صلوات محمد برادران ایمانی، گفتگو کا جو سلسلہ اب تک جاری ہے، سلسلے کو آج کی مجلس میں آگے بڑھاتے ہوئے ایک خاص پہلو کی طرف اشارہ کرنا چاہتا ہوں۔ میں نے اپنی طرف سے یہ کوشش کی ہے کہ ہر مجلس میں کسی نہ کسی خاص پہلو کی طرف توجہ دی جائے اور ایک خاص پوائنٹ کو اٹھا کر کے اس کے اوپر کچھ تھوڑی سی آپ حضرات کی ذہنی جمناسٹک کرائی جائے۔ اور اب تک آپ حضرات کو محنت میں مشغول رکھا ہے، یعنی ذہنی طور سے سوچنے کے لیے آمادہ کیا ہے۔ ظاہر ہے بعض مجلسیں ایسی بھی ہوتی ہیں جس میں زیادہ ذہن کے اوپر زور دینا نہیں پڑتا، اور بعض مجلسیں ایسی ہوتی ہیں جس میں ذہن کے اوپر زور دینا پڑتا ہے۔ پڑھی جا سکتی ہیں ایسی مجلسیں بھی لیکن میں نے خاص طور سے اس موضوع کو عنوان کلام کے طور کے اوپر آپ کی خدمت میں پیش کیا ہے. میں یہ چاہتا ہوں کہ اپنی طرف سے اس کا کسی حد تک حق ادا کروں. آج کے سماج اور آج کی دنیا میں ہم اور آپ جانتے ہیں کہ ہماری گود میں پلنے والے بچوں کی تربیت کا مسئلہ دنیا کا سب سے اہم مسئلہ ہے. اس کا تعلق امریکہ سے نہیں ہے, اس کا تعلق یورپ سے نہیں ہے, بلکہ دنیا کے کونے کونے میں یہ پرابلم اور یہ مسئلہ اپنی جگہ کے اوپر کافی ہے. روز بروز یہ مشکل بڑی ہوتی ہے. لہذا ہمیں اپنی مجلسوں میں صرف چند باتوں کی طرف توجہ دینے کے بجائے در حقیقت معارف اہل بیت علیہم السلام اور احادیث اہل بیت علیہم السلام کی طرف توجہ کرنی چاہیے کہ ہمارے مشکلات کا حل اہل بیت علیہم السلام نے کیا پیش کیا ہے. ہم جہاں محبت کا دم بھرتے ہیں, ہماری محبت کا دم بھی اکھڑ سکتا ہے اگر ہم معارف اہل بیت سے آشنا نہ ہوں اور صرف ہم اپنی زبان سے محبت کرتے رہیں. اگر اہل بیت ہمارے کسی مسئلے کا حل بیان نہ کریں تو ہماری محبت کی سانس زیادہ دیر تک نہیں چل سکتی. اور یہ حقیقت ہے کہ تالی دونوں ہاتھ سے بجتی ہے. لہذا ہمارے لیے لازمی اور ضروری ہے کہ فقط فضائل کی چند روایات کو سطحی نقطۂ نظر سے دیکھ کر نہ گزر جائیں, بلکہ فضائل اہل بیت کا بنیادی مرکز وہ معارف الہیہ ہیں کہ جہاں اہل بیت علیہم السلام نے بنی نوع انسان کی فلاح اور نجات کے لیے پروردگار عالم سے علوم کو کسب کرنے کے بعد ہمارے لیے راہ کشا اور رہنما باتیں بیان کی. لہذا ہمیں چاہیے کہ زیادہ سے زیادہ ان روایات اور احادیث کے اوپر توجہ کریں اور ان روایات اور احادیث کو معلوم کرنے کی کوشش کریں کہ جو ہمارے مسائل اور ہماری مشکلات کا حل ہو سکتی ہیں. میں نے 2 مجلسوں پہلے صادق آل محمد کی ایک حدیث آپ کی خدمت میں عرض کی تھی. ادبوا اولادکم علی حب علی ابن ابی طالب. اپنے بچوں کی تربیت محبت علی ابن ابی طالب کے اوپر کرو قبل ان یسبقکم الیہم المرجعہ, اس کے پہلے کہ دوسری طاقتیں تم سے تمہاری اولاد کو اچک لیں. صادق آل محمد کی ایک حدیث انہی معانی اور مطالب کی آج آپ کی خدمت میں عرض کر رہا ہوں. ادبوا اولادکم بالاحادیث یا بالحدیث یا باحادیثنا. اپنی اولاد کی تربیت ہماری احادیث اور روایات کی بنیاد پر کرو قبل ان یسبقکم الیہم المرجعہ, اس کے پہلے کہ دوسری طاقتیں غلط سلط معلومات تمہاری اولاد کے حوالے کر کے تم سے تمہاری اولاد کو چھین لے جائیں. یہ حدیث کتنی ملموس ہے اور کتنی ہماری مشکلات سے چسپیدہ ہے اگر ہم محسوس کریں کہ ہم نے اپنے فرائض کی انجام دہی میں کس قدر کوتاہی کی ہے